Ready. 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 Away team selection Missouri Tigers.
Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Missouri Tigers taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen.
Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he's going to run it back. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out. He stopped at the 13.
Cornerback matchup suction is set to balanced. Auto flip defensive play call up. Cornerback defensive option defense red. Strip ball tackling zone drop zone drop.
Offense getting set for first down. These corners going to give these receivers some space. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
All
right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The toss to the right. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
There are 2 categories.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead.
Cover 3 hard flat.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
No surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense.
Entering play call, coach suggests player confirmation, select his shot, tight slot, wide offset.
Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the handoff. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this. In Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Punched key.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing, make the catch. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Missouri wants to go fast. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Finds his big tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out. They'll decline the penalty. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The official says no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
1st down here from the offense. The give to the right. Runs through a tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Tight, wide offset.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Right.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15.
Audible.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
On second down, he'll fire. With the catch, it's Brown. Jumped on top of the pile.
Entering play call, trick stage, from 8.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design, it's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
From the gun on third down. He's got it. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Entering play call, counter wide, draw. AHP draw. AHP draw.
First down to start the drive after the break. Gives it to the back on the draw.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to Brown. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23.
Slip screen. Empty inverts wide lay.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And that pass intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. The run from the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
You have 15 options. RPO PWR screen is selected.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's got him this time. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
From the shotgun, the inside give. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
It's a draw. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connor. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Big Nickel. 46 over LB Blue. Cover 6 trap.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, they had a bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Middle third. Give cushion.
He's looking to throw. Slings it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Heel off one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw. Just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Entering play. Pistol. Flex phone. Close. You have plenty options. FBI is selected.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44.
Right.
Running back goes in motion. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
To the ground with the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Give to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 7
Missouri
options.
will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
Eastern
options.
Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Right.
With jet sweep pass. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You have 15
They're trying to throw the
options.
screen out to the receiver. The
Selected.
defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate. It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
You have 15
That's how you blow up the
options.
screen pass.
Wide
You're on
leg selected.
defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
Triple option.
He wants to throw it again. He took a hit as he
Entering
threw it.
play
He
call.
couldn't deliver the
Coach
football. It's
suggestions. There are
incomplete
8
and fourth down's
categories.
coming.
You have 12
Eastern Michigan
options.
will be
Punt
forced to punt.
selected.
On to kick it away.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he
Entering
goes
play
down.
call. Split error 5. Penny.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He's right on target. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Double.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
He's looking for a man on second down. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
The blitz one. From 8, overwalk, uneven, Michael, cover 4 quarters.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Defense playing a bail technique. Looking to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Throwing right. Fakes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's second and 3. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Missouri gets to the line quickly. DBs will try to keep everything in front. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
9 options.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And makes the grab in the end zone.
Entering play call for suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense. That's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
RPO alert shock.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe
running toward the tape. The 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 8 options. RPO red, white slide is selected. Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 8 options. RPO
now
red,
facing
white
a
slide
3rd
is
down as they come back to the line after the break. He's got it. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They move on top here in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Safety fire.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Cover 3.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking left. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page. They weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Brown has it. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Tiger. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did.
There are 6 categories.
This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as sausage. Go jump on that puppy, secure it, gets you a touchdown.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped.
Entering play call, empty and all throw.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. It's a draw. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance and gets out to the 22.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. HB cross will be selected.
It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Short
now
cross.
The quarterback changing the original play call. Wants to throw on third down. It's complete. He'll have enough to move the change. It's first down at the 38.
Wow, great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Right.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
How about the defender?
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
He was on radar. He found the football
and
flew down with some bad intentions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Short cross.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilkins.
They
get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now.
Hot roots.
They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you. And
the offense pops it up, and they were on the move.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17.
Short cross. Backs protect. Short cross.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game.
Entering play call, bunch T. There are 34 categories. You have 18 options. The out is selected.
2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long. Defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D, all 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
From the gun, give on the inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. He looks that one in nicely. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Cover 3.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell. Hang in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He's going to pass. Release to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Cover 4, cover 1 Robert press. Formation, there are 6 concepts. Cover 4, there are 10 categories.
The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down.
Pawns is selected.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Now improvising. That's caught. It's Lacey. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Going up top on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it. This late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it. And now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
RPO peak slant.
As the offense heads to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Little. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
And he can't find anyone
Entering
open,
play
and
call
down
for
he
equals. There are
goes.
13
A sack here
categories.
late
You
in the
get
fourth.
36 options.
And
Seattle
that
is
your
selected.
job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.